Speaking of Apple, apparently they're losing a little bit of market share in the wireless earbuds market. You know, the AirPods are wildly successful. That's what you like to say sometimes. You like to remind me. AirPods Pro, you probably saw them out in the world. You probably saw them in somebody's ears at some point in time. Mm-hmm. Well, what has happened to the market as a consequence of the success of the AirPods is that so many manufacturers have scrambled to get a product in the same category. So many. And it's finally starting to catch up a little bit where people have the options and are selecting cheaper options. Now, while AirPods are growing rapidly and expected to continue to grow, the percentage of market share, much like kind of took place in smartphones eventually, the percentage of market share goes down, even though the numbers go up, just because the market gets bigger and particularly as the market gets global as well and people gravitate towards other options elsewhere in the world. You know the footprint of Android. It's less necessary to pick an Apple earbud, even though it works over Bluetooth. You might choose a cheaper alternative. In fact, this article lists plenty of cheaper alternatives that are out there. A fairly popular company, Samsung. Well, they make them too.
Yes.
We just had the Buds Live. OnePlus came out with the cheap model. I mean, there's so many cheap models that are available now. But it's not going to slow Apple down. They're going to keep on going. In fact, potentially doing some updates to the AirPods. Apparently, the standard AirPod is up for some improvements and potentially redesigned to get rid of the toothbrush look and kind of get it more like the Pro look and shrink it down a little bit. So the Pro is better looking.
Oh, yeah.
But it's expensive. So if they can improve the design on the regular model, they could sell a few million of them. Well, Samsung is projected to more than double its true wireless earbud sales this year, growing from 8 million to 17 million, while Apple's AirPods family is forecast to go from 61 million to 82 million. Imagine that. You add 21 million units to your shipments and still see your market share decline because of how rapidly this market is growing. Everybody wants the wireless. Everybody's ready for the wireless, regardless of which platform they're on. And even more so if you're on Android, you're just thinking about more options.
Yeah.
So